Not only is she cheating, now she wants to cheat in your house. Not only is she cheating, she's discussing you with the guy.
Welcome on the Table Talk, guys. I'm Stoney.
I'm T.
And today's subreddit is under the subreddit of relationship advice. We have a user named Throw 6828266.
All right, then.
Okay, so OP Throw is 28 and his wife is 26. All right, so the title is My Wife is Currently Cheating on Me as I Write This. Ooh, that's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, I guess I'm not going to joke about this. That's not cool.
No.
So he's 28, she's 26.
Okay.
Whew, young couple. My wife and I got married a few years ago. Both born and raised in the U.S. We come from pretty strict families. For a bit of a backstory, my wife had a bit of a history before we got married, as do I, but mine wasn't as bad. Regardless, I didn't feel the need to compare numbers, etc., as she and I both changed and wanted to settle down. Our marriage has been good so far. We haven't had any major arguments, traveled lots, consistently communicated our feelings, etc. I'm kind of twisted already. I'm confused. It says, fast forward to a few weeks ago, I had left my house. However, I forgot something, so stepped back in and overheard my wife in the other room on the phone, all giggly, like as if she was talking to me, especially when we first got engaged and married. I know how that sounds. The words out of her mouth pierced my chest. She had explicitly said, quote, "You better me for at least 3 hours," end quote.
Ew.
I'm sorry. It had to come out that way. I froze. I didn't really know what to do. I snuck back out of the house and stood by the door for a few seconds to make sure I left undetected. The next part I'm not proud of, but at night I forced myself to stay up till the middle of the night. I grabbed her phone and snuck to the other room. I searched, but nothing. Then I looked in recently deleted texts and found messages with an unsaved number. Over 1,100 of them, in fact. I read through the messages and they were sickening. Not just about daily life, but a lot of it was sexual. Things that they would do to each other. Did to each other. Reminiscing about their recent meetups. How she's hid it from me, etc., etc. There was many pictures and videos for evidence as well, even a couple with them both. This was 2 weeks ago. Wow, bro. I kept quiet about it since. Every night when my wife goes to sleep, I read the text to stay updated. Today, they were planning on meeting up at our place while I was at work. She also mentioned that sometimes I do work from home and if that were the case, they would go to his place as a backup plan or get a hotel nearby, assuming he lives somewhere far, because one message he explicitly stated he hated being single and wanted to be with her. This morning, when I told my wife I'd be working from home, she looked a little bit annoyed, even insisting I go in because I have been home a lot. About an hour later, she told me she was going to hang out with her friend, dolled up in makeup. I'm very sure because of the text, I know where she currently is and what she's doing. It's one thing to know it happened, but to now be sure it's actively happening as I type this. Jeez, that's why the punctuations are off. The crazy thing is my wife tells me she loves me all the time. She is either putting up an amazing face to me or genuinely just can't control her urges. However, that doesn't change the facts. I don't know where to begin, what to do. I screenshotted a lot of texts and sent them to myself as well as some of the screenshots purely for evidence. But I'm really not an exposing type of person, nor do I want to use them in any way against her. Okay. I think my next step is laying the evidence in front of her and going from there. I appreciate any thoughts or advice. So, OP saying he's been knowing about this for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks now.
Okay.
As he's sitting and write this.
Yeah.
He's taking her phone and reading the text at night while she sleeps. And he knows that the plan was for them to meet up at his place today. Mm-hmm. But since he's home working, he knows that she's going to go meet up with him. I don't know. He keeps contradicting himself. I mean,
that is true.
The advice here would be, number one, you're doing the right thing as far as collecting evidence.
Yes.
For, whatever that means. Mm-hmm. Evidence is evidence, but, what are you going to use it for? A divorce, if you're going to use it for a divorce, fine, it's evidence. Are you still sleeping with your wife? That's kind of weird if you are.
Oof.
And you've been knowing about this for at least 2 weeks now. I understand that it's happening as you type this post, and that's sad. That's a terrible thing that's happening to you right now. Mm-hmm. And you're worried about it. Like, does she really love you, or she just can't control her urges? Yeah, she's a great performer. She's a great actress. A lot of cheaters are, right? They're great actors and actresses, right? A lot of cheaters. So I don't think you should be concerned with her acting skills. She probably does love you, but does she respect you? No, she don't respect you. Obviously, she don't respect you if she's cheating and lying to you in your face. And some might argue like she don't love you. People have crazy love. But, however, no, you are the exposing type of person, and you need to expose her. Mm-hmm. You need to expose her right away.
Yep.
If you know where the guy lives, or maybe you just follow her and expose her that way. I don't know, but you do need to expose her some kind of way. I don't think you can live like this. This is you're self-inflicting pain upon yourself. You need to stop that. That's for sure. Yeah. Lay the evidence in front of her. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. You're hurting yourself. That's it.
Very good. I agree with pretty much everything that you said, except for she probably does love him.
I know you were going to say
I
that.
know you did know that.
I know.
I know you did. That I call foul on the she probably does love you. I don't think that she does. I am a firm believer in that if you love me, you don't continuously do things to hurt me. Okay, I understand sometimes people get angry. They say things. They may do things. This lady is being very malicious almost. It feels like there's a word that I am looking for to describe the way that she is behaving, because she's not just cheating. She is discussing you with this guy, having full-on conversations about you with this man she's cheating with. The betrayal is just layered in what she's doing. I think you should continue to gather evidence. You should sit down and you should ask yourself, what do you want out of this? Are you willing to deal with someone who's cheating on you in this way? The answer is no. And you don't want to put up with someone who's doing this to you. I think you continue to gather the evidence, and then you confront her about it. See what happens. I suspect nothing is going to change. I don't think this has anything to do with her urges or anything like that. I think this all is just about her moral character. I think she's bankrupt, and she doesn't care. She's very reckless too, by the way. So I hope that you stop having relationships with her in this way, lest you catch something. And so, yeah. And I also agree with you. Stop reading the messages. Listen, there's only but so much information that you need, right? If you have pictures of her, of him, of the messages, you don't have to continue to get like sit up at
Every night.
Yeah, every night. Going through the messages, hurting
No.
yourself. He's absolutely right. Don't continue to do that. You don't need that much more if you
every
have
night.
images and you have the text and things like that. I would be very careful with this lady. It to me, I know sometimes you may not think that you can end up on one of those 24-hour Nightline shows or things like that, but you should be very careful of someone who would be so careless with your heart. you know like I said, she's trying to push you up out of the house so that she can use your home. There, like I said, betrayal on top of betrayal. There are layers. Not only is she cheating, now she wants to cheat in your house. Not only is she cheating, she's discussing you with the guy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's very dangerous.
This is not good. And the guy she's cheating on you with, he's single and he wants to be with her. It's giving, I will do anything for you, my love, right? And I would be very, very careful. While you might be thinking this is just some silly little fling, there's no telling what she's thinking and what this desperate little fool she's cheating with is thinking as well. So be careful, lest you end up on one of those shows. That's the feeling I got.
Right.
Especially when she was saying, when he said that the messages were like, oh, this guy really wants to be with her. Almost in desperation wants to be with her. That to me feels dangerous. So.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the weird thing about this whole thing to me is that OP, why is it taking you so long to do anything? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I mean, you said 2 weeks, but then it seemed like some other things happened since.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna say 3 weeks. You've been knowing about this for 3 weeks, and you're reading text every night like it's some kind of. It's like you're cheating. It's like you can't wait until she goes to sleep so you can pick up the phone and you're doing this. It's like
It's almost like he's punishing himself
yeah,
or something. Like, why would you
doing?
do that?
What are you doing?
And then you're saying that you don't want to use this evidence against her. But at the same time, you're constantly grabbing the information so that you have the information.
evidence.
So if you don't want to use it against her, why do you continue to do
Right,
this? And then also, what is this thing about communicating? You guys discuss everything. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Like, are you a bit delusional? Because you don't
Yeah.
discuss everything. Not if she is doing this thing to you.
Yeah, like I said from the first paragraph, OP, you kind of confused me here. You know, you said your marriage has been good so far, but your title was like she's cheating on me right now as I write this. But then you say our marriage has. I understand you're effed up. You're effed up. I get it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it like that.
So no need to pile on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You're messed up, bro. You messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I've said that I hate cheaters. To me, there's two different kind of cheaters. Okay. One kind is a person, say, who cheats for the first time. They can blame it on alcohol. They were drugged at a party. We had a fight. I went out and did this. You can always say something happened that drove you to cheat. Okay? That's one type of cheater. Then you have to live with yourself and all the guilt and everything. And then hopefully you'll come out and say you did X, Y, Z. Okay, that's one type. The other type is like this, the calculating type. They know they're cheating. They know they're wrong. The person they're cheating with knows they're cheating. I don't understand cheaters. I don't understand. Why? Superblaze 5 says, don't confront her at all. Speak to a lawyer and follow their instructions to a T. Let her think everything is fine until she is served. Now, that's fine. That's fine. However, you should have been consulting with a lawyer 2 weeks ago. When you first found out. Now you have 2 weeks of evidence. But now if you go talk to a lawyer now, I mean, I guess it'll still end up being the same. You still have the evidence.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Yeah.
It's just that I think the concern is that he keeps reading her messages.
Yeah, bro.
And it's you're really like hurting yourself. And I don't understand why you
Stop
why
it.
you
Stop it.
listen. You already have what you need. You already have what you need.
Okay, we're going to go to another comment. This one's by E. Thunderbird. I like that name. E. Thunderbird says, you can sneak around too. Secure your assets, consult an attorney, create an exit plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let doomsday hit her, trickling in until she's overwhelmed with the reality that you have disappeared from her life and will not be supporting her anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Is he supporting her?
It kind of sounds like that, because how was she able to be at home and she's all like, yeah, he works from home sometimes and so on and so forth. And now that he's home, she's trying to push him out the door. Like, when are you about to go to work?
Yeah.
And I don't even think they have any kids.
Yeah.
So I do think
It don't sound like they have
it don't
kids.
sound like they have any kids, and he is supporting her.
Yeah.
So you damn right. I would do exactly what this guy said. I would get it all in order.
You don't have to sneak around too. I mean, that's just complicated.
No.
Really.
When he says sneak around, this person is being funny.
Sneak around and get your affairs
Yeah,
in order.
that's what
Okay,
he's-
I get it.
that's what he said.
I get it. My bad. My bad. I get it.
That's what he means, like, by you could sneak around too. Let's get that done.
Get your stuff in order. Get an
Yeah.
attorney. Create an exit plan. Okay. Then one day she wakes up and you're not there.
Literally, just don't come back. Just get it all together.
And be gone.
Get your place set up. Like, make sure that nothing is tied to her, so that when you leave, like, as you're getting new places to go to live or whatever, like, you secure your new place to live, make sure that no one will be calling her. Any number that you give as far as references and things like that, contact numbers, she won't be on them. So she won't get a heads up either. Yeah. Right? But slowly but surely exit it on out of there. When she's out cheating, be packing up some of your things. Right? The things that you need. Not everything, but some of the things that you need. Pack some of those things up while she's out there having a good time. Right?
Oh, while she's out there.
While she's out there having a good time, you're at home packing up some of your valuable things that you want to take with you. And then that way, when you decide not to come back home, once you got enough of your things in your new place, she'll be thinking, oh, wow, I've got more free time to cheat. You know? You can even answer her phone call from time to time. Let her think that she has more time to cheat while you're just securing your own place. Get them documents delivered. Don't even see her once you're out of there.
Especially.
I would just send her the documents. Be like, have them certified, like delivered. Have somebody drop them off to her.
And he can also be if you're emotionally separated from this relationship, because you've been doing this for 3 weeks now.
He's not, though.
He's not. But if you were. For example, if you read a text that says, I'll meet you. If he's works from home, I'm going to meet you at some place. And she says, I'm going to go out with the girls. Let her go out. Yep. Right? Once she goes out, this is the time. Like, you're sitting here typing this post right now. This will be the time where you pack, where you plan, where you get your exit together. Where you go,
you can act too.
Where you go to your storage facility and store your things and this and that.
Yep.
If you're gonna leave the television, get you another television. If
you gotta take it. Leave all that stuff.
Just leave it. And when you're ready to go, you just go.
And I like the idea about getting a storage unit. Just start moving out some of it. Get a small storage
little
unit.
By little.
Little bit by little. Let her keep the furniture, child. Let her keep it, because they probably been doing the do on that furniture. Yeah. Let her keep it. Okay? Just take the things that you really need and start building your life again. And
And she's gonna be like
because she gonna think she having a real party when he ain't there.
I'm sure one of her texts to her beau is gonna be like, John's been acting real strange lately. He's never, he's quiet and this thing. Do you think he suspect anything? No, I don't think. No. He hasn't said anything.
John better make sure
he's just stressed out from work.
Yeah. John better make sure he learns how to act just like
well.
she does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Tell her how much you love her too.
Get your acting game on. Get your acting game on.
Start leaving. Let her new boyfriend, who's so desperate to have her, have her.
I don't understand why people cheat. If you want more than one woman, get with a woman who's okay with that. If you want
they have
more than one guy, get with the guy who's okay with that. It's like,
there's all types of open relationships. People come into it being open. Like, you don't have to tie yourself down. What is the problem?
Tell people what you want. Just Like, I don't want to be. And they're married. Come on, really? Mm-hmm. Let's do one more.
Okay.
VB one more comment. WLLF.
Okay.
VB Wolf says, "Don't play your hand." Okay, since she has been doing it for a while. Mm-hmm. If you are the breadwinner, pack her bags, stack them by the door, and change the locks. But honestly, find out what's legal in the eyes of the law.
I like this idea too. If this is not a house, but you guys are renting, yeah, I would start looking into some things. You do have to consider the law, obviously, and figure out how to move about.
Right.
But if you guys are renting and it's like month to month, you know, that type of thing, there are things you can do where you can get away a lot faster than not. But sure, find an exit plan, and like he said, don't play your hand.
So don't confront her.
Listen, you knew he was the breadwinner, and you still was sitting up here cheating when you didn't have a job. Child.
That's what cheaters do. This type of cheater.
Yeah, because she is very arrogant. If she is not working and she's cheating.
Yeah. See, because you have people who are cheaters and people who have cheated. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call it two types of cheaters.
Look, listen, a cheater is a cheater is a cheater.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Some cheating is more egregious than others, but they're all
It's still
horribly
cheating.
bad.
It's still cheating.
If I got upset with you and I went out and I cheated, if I got upset with
That's
you,
all, folks.
if I got upset with you and I went out and cheated, and it was just the one time, would that really make it any better? Because it was just the one time.
It's just the one time, really?
Like that would
just wait, one time? You think I'm going to believe that it's one time?
Yeah, because if it was one time, then it was two times.
Exactly.
Right?
But, whether it was or wasn't, you think I'm going to believe that?
I know, but that's
how
what
are
I'm
you going to
saying.
get mad and then go cheat? It's like,
wow. Really?
Whoa, you got mad. And all of a sudden, you came up with this elaborate plan to go to X, to some place, and then meet up with Y, and then cheat, and then come back and tell me you cheated. It was only one time. It's like, the bottom line, yes. A cheater is a cheater is a cheater, whether it's one time, whether it's planned, whether it's calculating, doesn't matter. A cheater is a cheater, a cheater. Bro, stop hurting yourself.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, really? Stop doing that to yourself. Stop doing it to yourself. And like the commenter said, seek out an attorney. You didn't tell us that you did, so that's why we're all saying seek out an attorney, figure out your exit plan, and follow it to a T, like someone says.
Yep.
And this thing about packing her bags and
the confrontation part, I would try to avoid.
Yeah, I just avoid all that.
Yeah.
Just if the attorney says just leave, get you an apartment somewhere, do whatever. Go to the manager. If you're the breadwinner, and you're renting or leasing, you go to the lease department or the manager and say, here's the money for this and that. I'm going to be leaving. I don't know what she's going to do. It's up to you, whatever. You don't have to say anything. Yeah. You just pay for whatever you're going to pay for. And then when the day comes for you to leave, you just leave and go on about your way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching to the end of this video.
Yes.
Please comment, like, follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We post videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we post shorts all the other days in between. And we hope that you come back and support the channel and join us for another video.
Absolutely.
All right. So until then, we're going to sign off and we'll see you on the next one.